What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Jay Natisse, and I am back. I done added a new show, y'all. I added Married to Medicine. Again, this is another show I've been watching since the beginning. So I'm definitely, I'm all caught up in all that stuff. And this is season 11, episode 1. I know it is super, super late. I apologize. Life been lifing, the holiday and all that stuff. So we just gonna run through it real quick, and let's get into it. All right. So at the beginning we get the montage of what the ladies are doing, and Toya is in the kitchen, and she asks Eugene, like, "Baby, you want something to eat?" And he's like, "I already ate." We ain't need to know that, Eugene. Anyway, we catch up with Dr. Cecil. Nope, Dr. Simone and Cecil, and they are celebrating the fact that it has been 35 years since they graduated from college. Now, they graduated from Cecil graduated from Morehouse, Simone graduated from Spelman. Okay, this is leaving a glare. So it's been 35 years, and y'all know what happened around that time. It was Freaknik. So they're going to remix it, make their own spin on it, and call it Whitnik. Now, I seen the Freaknik documentary. Um, and let's see, 35 years ago, I probably wasn't even a thought. No, I lied. My parents were married August of 89, and I was made around the end of 89, like November, October, November. So I was kind of there, but not really. And obviously, as long as Freaknik lasted, I was a child. But so they're getting all that together. Okay? And then we get a scene with Dr. Heavenly and Quad. Dr. Heavenly goes to Quad's house. She pulls up. She comes with flowers. And why? When she came out the car, the vase just fell and shattered on the driveway. She gets to the house and she's like, "Hey, Quad, I made a mess in your driveway. I'm going to clean it up, blah, blah, blah." Then we go back to Cecil real quick. Cecil asked Simone, like, "Hey, who's invited to Whitnik?" And she's like, "The people I talk to." So her and Simone, her and Quad have not spoken since the reunion. We catch up with Sweet Tea and Greg. They're still trying to make a baby. Sweet Tea has endometriosis, and I also have endometriosis. So I definitely understand where she's coming from and trying to make a baby and all that stuff. And Dr. Heavenly, Sweet Tea and Dr. Heavenly have been going back and forth online about things. Dr. Heavenly has been taking low blows at her fertility, which is not cool in the slightest at all, Dr. Heavenly. Like she said, she feels that Sweet Tea withheld that information of her having endometriosis just to get Dr. Greg. And like, I feel like, and again, my personal opinion, I feel like her as a doctor, even though she's a dentist, but her as a doctor should know, like people with endometriosis, it takes years for them to get diagnosed. Luckily, I got diagnosed like soon as my symptoms start, like soon as I like explained my symptoms to my doctor. And I was like 22 when I got diagnosed with endometriosis. But a lot of women don't have that. And then a lot of women, I'm gonna be talking about endometriosis and all my stuff in a later video because I feel like it's just something that needs to be put out there. But just real quick, I'm gonna get up on my soapbox real quick. um, a lot of growing up, like I feel like it's not talked about enough where you're expected to have like a bad period, like it's expected to be heavy, you're expected to have cramps, not knowing like, hey, this shit not normal. So, and also like you have the women in your family, like I know women in my family, they've all had bad periods and all that stuff, but you kind of just like, oh, it's just something that happens. But we gonna get into that. We just gonna go back into where we were with the show. And Dr. Greg and Sweet Tea, they're heading to Phaedra's house. So Phaedra and her boys can teach Sweet Tea how to swim. Cool, cool, cool. Moving on. Again, it's gonna be real quick because I'm already late. Damn near Sunday again. And um Cecil and Simone go over Heavenly and Damon's house. They have a hibachi dinner set up. It's real cool. Um, Cecil asked about sweet tea. Heavenly said she'll apologize to Greg and all that stuff. Moving on. All right, so we at Whitnik. Hey, that's why I got the, the glasses, the chain, all that stuff. So this was part of my Halloween costume too. So, but I had the earrings. But anyway, so everything is dope. They got 40s on the wall lined up. It's giving real late 80s, early 90s vibe. I'm loving it. And again, this is giving a glare. So everybody's arriving. Dr. Headley had the hairdo from Baps, Halle Berry's character when she was in Baps. She had that hairdo, looking a hot mess. But anyway, and Cecil and Simone, everybody looked cool. Everybody looked dope. Everybody looked up to, everybody tapped into that era. Cecil and Simone came in on hydraulics and all that stuff. And trying to think who else came in. Everybody just came in looking all dope. They gave them all names. I didn't take all of them down. I know Eugene was LL Cool Gene and all that. And Phaedra's wig. Phaedra's wig was fire, yo. That ombre blonde red thing. Oh my god. That shit was lit. That shit was dope. Anywho, and so everybody's arriving, and then all of a sudden T and Greg show up, T and Dr. Greg show up, and then guess who is driving, y'all? It's Contessa, Dr. Contessa and Dr. Scott. They are back, baby. Dr. Heavenly said, oh snap, T brought Contessa. They're gonna take turns whooping my ass. Girl, they need to. Heavenly was shook for a minute. And Quad showed up because Cecil invited Quad without Simone knowing. So obviously Simone was shocked. So the party's getting started. It's all live and all that stuff. And then T pulls Damon to the side and she's like trying to talk to him. And Heavenly's looking for him. She's like, where my man at? She all loud and stuff. She must have been drunk at this point. She's like, Damon! Damon! It was like, girl. But all them Colt 45s done got to her. And so she meets up with them. T and Heavenly get into it and about all the stuff that was said. And then Heavenly was like, why are you talking to me? Get your mama to talk to me. Get your mama to talk to me, which is another dig at T's age because T's like in her early 30s. And was she like 33, 32, 33? I'm 34, so I know she's around there. And, Dr. Headley's in the 50s and T's husband Gray's in the 50s. So it's all the whole, like the youngest in the squad. So they got to get on her about her age. But she a grown woman. At this point. She a grown woman. But Heavenly's like, get your mama to talk to me. That was pretty much the episode. It was just pretty much an introduction of, everybody coming back. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in to this review. If you like what you see, make sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And make sure you're sharing. And until the next time, y'all, later.